Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Evolve with Emily show. I'm your host, Emily Hayden, and you are listening to another Monday message. Every single Monday, I bring a message of the day to you guys. So here's today's message. What you're looking for is in community. 2020 happened and we moved all of our communities to online, and there have been so many incredible things that have come out of that. A lot of people have connected with people that they would have otherwise never met. They were able to gain mentorship and coaching and training from people and, these leaders that they probably would have never connected with in person. So it has been such a positive blessing. It has been so incredible to utilize all the good things of what technology and connecting with people all over the world can do for us. But I believe that today's message for you guys is that what you're looking for is in community. And I am talking about in-person community. There is something so special about being in person with people, about connecting with other people that are in your community, in your neighborhood, in your city, in your town. They have the same heart for the things that you have, heavy on your heart. And I think that there are creative ideas, there are inspirations, there are partnerships, there are friendships, there's love, there is so many things that's literally, it's like a gift that is wrapped with the most beautiful bow, and it's waiting for you in community. I think that the message that you guys need to hear today is that it's time to start getting an in-person community again. If you are somebody that you were lacking community, you have to make it a priority of yours to start seeking out that community that you desire. Because like I said, I just so see it, and I so believe that there are treasures just waiting for you in that community. Maybe you're somebody that needs a job. There might be a job waiting for you in that community. Maybe you are someone who is looking for a business partner. There might be that business partner. There might be that best friend. There might be that sisterly love that you've never had. There might be that brotherly love. That might be that romantic love that you've never had waiting for you in this community. So I don't know who needs to hear this today, but what you were looking for is in community. Now, it doesn't happen easy, and it's not going to happen overnight. And it's just like anything else. You can't just decide, oh, I want community, and try it once and hope that it works out. Most of the time, you're going to have to practice some motivation, some discipline when you don't feel motivated, and some commitment to this goal that you have. So now that you've set your goal for, okay, I have to have in-person community, what does that actually look like? First and foremost, deciding what that is going to look like for you. Is it a jiu-jitsu gym? Is it some sort of fitness gym, right? Is it a church? Is it a some sort of like hobby group? What does this group look like for you? What kind of groups are you going to go and seek out? And then when you do it, you have to give it more than one shot. You have to go and put yourself in circumstances that sometimes feel uncomfortable, especially because a lot of people have been accustomed to living their lives online. Sometimes it can feel a little awkward or weird getting back into that like in-person community, putting yourself in a situation where you don't know anyone and you have to go up and shake hands and tell people who you are and ask questions and ask about them and their lives and, find who you connect with. It's not always a seamless process, but if you know what your vision is, and I think that is so important, is to get really clear on what that vision of what that community looks like. Now, I will say be careful about which things you go to do in order to find your community, right? If you're somebody that, for example, a lot of you are into health and fitness and you're just going out to bars at night, I'm not positive that you'll find the best fitness and health community that's going to support your goals at the bar. Not to say you can never go to the bar, but it wouldn't be my first option for where I'm going to go to create these like long-lasting friendships, right? I'd much rather go try out the different gyms in different areas, try out some fitness classes. I would do things that I want to do on the weekends so that if you do make those friendships, you guys want to do the same thing. You want to go for a walk in the park on the weekend. You want to go for a coffee instead of, the beers at night or something. So be really intentional about which communities you seek and you pursue. And then the discipline is going to come in when it's, a Saturday and you're tired from the week and you don't feel like going to the fitness class or to church on Sunday or whatever it is for you. You're going to not feel like going. And you're going to have to practice discipline just like you do in your health and in your fitness. You're going to have to practice discipline to say, well, my goal is community, and my goal is a community of other people that are like-minded. They care about the same things that I care about. They share similar core values. So I have to get up and go, even if there's not this instant gratification today, even if I don't leave with my best friend today, I simply have to practice that discipline in order to get myself there. I'm telling you guys, there is so much power in community. One of Evolve X's main core values is community and creating community. And I love the fact that I have the opportunity to connect people from literally all over the world. But I hope that you guys can really understand the value of in-person community as well, and can start taking those first few steps to seeking that out in your life. So this is what I want you guys to do. For those of you that are listening to this message and you know that this message was meant for you, I want you immediately after this message to get the notes section on your phone and write down which communities you know you need to pursue. I don't have to tell you what it is. You know on your heart what community it is that you need to pursue. And for those people that have been hurt by certain communities, and that is making you hold back, it's making you not want to try out those communities again, I want to say, just give it another shot. Just give it another shot. Humans are humans, no matter where you're at, no matter if it's a gym, it's a workplace, it's a church, it's some sort of community center. Humans are humans, and unhealed humans hurt other humans, some intentionally and some unintentionally. So extend grace for the fact that that's just that humans are being what they are, right? And I would just encourage you to go try again, encourage you to do it again. You're going to find good and bad people no matter where you're at. So don't mark a whole community of people off just because you had a really bad experience. And I am sorry for the really bad experiences that you guys have had. I recently was told a story about how this kid was like essentially beat up by these other kids and bullied. And I was like, I just want you to know if I was there, I would have beat them up for you. I'm not saying that's the correct answer, but I don't mess around with bullies. So if that's you, if you've been hurt by a community, I just want to say to try it again, because, this person I was speaking to is now giving this, story and testimony of how now they have the most incredible friendships and community, and they almost didn't go and try this new community because of the past pain and hurt. So I share that because I think that people's stories are powerful, and I hope that that story encourages the person that's listening that feels really hurt by a certain group, and it encourages you to simply keep trying until you find your group, because your group and your people are out there. After this podcast episode, message the Evolve with Emily podcast Instagram page and let me know which community you're trying. That way I know that you're actually going to take action, that you are going to stay dedicated towards this, and you are going to build that thriving community, those beautiful friendships that you've always wanted. It's not going to be easy. It's probably not going to be seamless, but also maybe it might, right? Like we always think it's the worst case scenario. What if it is easy? What if the first place you try is actually pretty awesome and you end up meeting your people there? So have an open mindset. Try to have an open mindset, have an abundance mentality, and keep recentering yourself in the vision that your people and that community that you really desire is out there, and it does exist. Maybe it's at bus stop number 6 and you're at bus stop number 3, but it could be bus stop number 4. So don't stop trying. Get out there and try again and really work on cultivating and creating that beautiful community, and make sure that all of your actions throughout the month, right? Every month, look at what your goals are. Make sure all of your actions align with the fact that you want to prioritize your in-person community. So make sure that you're not just sitting at home scrolling on your Instagram, focusing on that online community. Put your phone down and go get into in-person community. That's today's message. Do me a favor, if you know somebody that needs to hear today's message, share it with a friend, text them the YouTube link, text them the podcast page, and share, tag, rate, review the show, do all the things, help the show grow. And last thing, we are still onboarding clients for Evolve X. So if you guys are interested in getting some coaching and mentorship over the next 90 days, we welcome you to fill out an application. The link will be down below. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next Monday message.